in the center of Cairo, it still, till now, look like Paris. That's why the government now, they try to make the restoration for all the buildings which present there, to keep them, and it's forbidden now to demolish any building in the center of Cairo or downtown. Also, it's known as Hollywood, the Middle East, because or Cairo was the second city after Paris to have the cinema industry in the world. So it's known as Hollywood, the Middle East, and that's why the Egyptian films are very popular in all the Middle East area. And the Egyptian slang, we speak Arabic, all right? All the Middle East area, we speak Arabic, but in different slangs. The Egyptian slang is the only one which can be understood everywhere because of the Egyptian films. For example, the Libyans, when they speak very fast, I cannot understand them, although they speak Arabic. Same about Algerians, about Saudi Arabians. So, but when I speak Arabic, they can understand me very well. Okay, this because of the films, all right. And another name for Cairo, it's the mother of the world, all right. Believe it or not, okay. But Mr. Biden, when he was here in Egypt for COP27, for the first time, he called it the mother of the world, and we were very happy, of course, about that. Anyway, so another name for Cairo is the mother of the world. The distance from El Ain al-Sukhna port to Cairo is about 120 kilometers. We're supposed to cover the distance within an hour and a half, all right? 2 hours maximum. It depends on the security, and we have to stop several times, of course, along the road at the checkpoints, all right? But more or less it's an hour and a half. And we have enough time to discuss everything about this fascinating country, Egypt. We're going to know everything about the geography of the country, the history of Egypt, and the life of the people here, okay? And in Cairo, our first stop will be the visit of the Egyptian Museum. It's one of the best museums all over the world for the pharaonic antiquities. We have there more than 100,000 pieces dated back to more than 5,000 years ago. The visit of the museum, it needs at least a week to cover every single piece, of course, there. But we have more than enough time to cover the most important pieces in the museum. I'm going to select for you the most important pieces, and of course, first it consists of 2 floors. In the first floor, we are going to see chronologically, all right, from the Old Kingdom and Middle Kingdom, the New Kingdom, all right, artifacts. Then in the second floor, we have the treasure of King Tutankhamun, or King Tut, all right, and also the treasures of Yoya and Toya, the father and mother of Queen T, the wife of King Amenhotep III. And it's a very nice collection, and also you'll be able to see their mummies, real mummies, very well preserved there. And also the treasures of Tanis, beautiful collection, parallel to the one of King Tutankhamun. You need the whispers, all right? We have the whispers here. I'm going to give it to you before we go to the museum to help us, all right? I'm going to speak in the mic, and you can follow me in the devices, or through the devices. But please, take it preserved in a good condition. You can even touch the pyramids to the south of Suez city. Suez, it lies at the beginning to Europe. Okay? Then during the Arab period, when Egypt was ruled by the Arabs, especially the Mamluk period, medieval period, and most of the huge buildings we have in Cairo, all right, and everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Aqaba Gulf is closed. All right, no opening there. And in the south, the Gate of Lamentation, all right, is only 13 kilometers wide. So it's more or less a closed sea. That's why the salinity is very high. And the marine life is very interesting and it's different. With all the coral reefs and the color fish, red and yellow and green and blue fish, all right? And all the dolphins and the sharks and especially the white shark, all right? 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Cairo, the lighthouse of Alexandria. And unfortunately the lighthouse was destroyed completely. Nothing left from the lighthouse of Alexandria, but the French at 1996 they discovered some fragments from the lighthouse of Alexandria under the water of Alexandria. They discovered on the east of Alexandria 3 complete Greco-Roman cities, right, under the water. And many tourists will go now for diving right there to watch all these submerged antiquities in Alexandria. We have also, or they found also the remains of the palace of Queen Cleopatra VII and Mark Antony. Before the revolution of 2011, the French were about to establish or build a glass pipe to go under the water, extending for 3 kilometers to allow the tourists instead of. After the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, the water of the Mediterranean start to move away from the shores in Alexandria, and new beaches they start to appear.
Oh,
yes,
lucky you.
Yes, after the earthquake, because there was buildings everywhere. All right, look at the school to the left-hand side. Okay, and this is a modern academy. It's a school, and bridges to link this part with the rest of Cairo. If you use the bridge and drive to the right, you can go to the east of Cairo, because the city of Cairo itself is on the east, on the right-hand side, because all this extension of Cairo in the desert. 10 years ago only, there was nothing here. It was just desert.
10 years, not
Just desert, all right? And, but the interesting thing is to know that it's expensive to buy one of the flats here, not less or between 2 to 3 million Egyptian pounds. For the Egyptian, this is very expensive.
Yeah.
They are not cheap.
Million
They are very expensive also. Okay. But because Cairo is overcrowded, that's why they start to extend it more to the east and to the west and to the south and to the east. All right, this is Carrefour, all right, to the left-hand side. It's a French chain of malls and supermarket, and their system is to build the first building in an empty area, all right, to allow the people to come and settle around, all right. 10 years ago, all the area around was the only building in the area.
Oh.
There was nothing here. All right, and now look, it's all crowded. Okay, so this is the ring road, the one we use it. It's new also. The ring road around Cairo. It goes all around the city of Cairo. That's why many of the settlement started on both sides of the road.
Egyptian money là $7 phải không ta? Nhớ hồi đó mình đi chắc đi không lâu nè.
Quá trời riêng.
I told you that we have 350 slums in Cairo. Government, they moved some of them, and they are going to continue. Also to the left-hand side, with carrier lines, that on all the roofs you see the TV antenna and the satellite. So they are not isolated from what's going around. It's strange to have raining at this time of the year. The climate also is changing because of the pollution. The right-hand side, all these are tombs. These are tombs.
Tomb.
All right. And some people, they live there. That's why you can see also TV antenna or something, because some people, they live also there. It extends from here to Al Muqattam mountain. You can see the mountain to the far right side there. There's a building on top, because we have districts on top of the mountain. And the ancient pharaohs, they cut the stones, the limestone, to cover the outer casing of the pyramids from Al Muqattam mountain, and they carried the stones on bars along the river Nile in canals, right, to the pyramid area. So there were canals extending from the Nile, all right, to the mountain here to carry the stones to the pyramid area. All right. To the left-hand side, look at this. This is natural spring also here, and to the left-hand side, this building there. All right, this is a new and international museum. All right, it's a new museum. Did you remember? Maybe you have seen it in the TV. It's all right, extension of the museum here. Okay, when they moved the mummies parade from the museum, Cairo Museum, to this museum here, they cut this part of the wall in the middle to pave this road. All right, and so the wall is extended here to the left-hand side to bring the Nile water from the Nile to supply the citadel with water. Okay, so it's unique, and it's dated back to 1170. All right, that's why the government now, they try to restore the wall and to remove all the slums behind the wall. To the right side, still a part of the tomb. Can you imagine? And also these flats are very expensive now. The flat here, it costs also from 3 to 4 million Egyptian pounds.
How much is that in US?
In one of the buildings there.
How much is it in US?
Okay.
How many Egyptian pound in $1?
30. Now the dollar is $1 is 30 Egyptian pounds. So don't make any comparison between anything. There's no comparison. Because we still have our salaries in Egyptian pound, not in dollars. So they're going to have a hotel and malls and a beautiful, flats here in this area. And for cancer, all right, for children.
Oh.
Okay, the money was collected from the donation of the rich people in Egypt, right, to build this specialized cancer hospital. Best college of medicine in the Middle East and Africa, Qasr al-Ayn. That's why all these are, as you see, for the national pathology and for liver. The parliament over there, behind the Geographical Association. Now please just to need to try the
Trong cái túi của bà đâu có cái gì hả?
Không có gì. ارجع هنا بقى فين؟ Đâu bà ăn đâu rồi? Ồ kìa. Iya. You like it, John? Yeah.
Over here. It says Egyptian Museum.
Okay. What your back and Reebok
العدد دخل 20 و19 يبقى كام 39 اهو 39
sacrifices, and on both sides of the door you can see all these kind of things. These are the titles of the deceased, because after the person died and they put him in his tomb, they supply him with all his belongings, all the stuff and the furniture and the clothes, the jewelry, everything, right? And every tomb should have a false door like this. It's called this contact between the deceased in the tomb and the outer world, because the soul will leave the body and go to earth and go to heaven, known as a bath, and then come back every now and then, right? That's why they have to supply the deceased every now and then to the sun, because they believe that it's going to do this also in the journey in the underworld. In the afterlife, the soul will come back and get inside the body in the tomb, and the body will come alive again. So this false door is a contact between the deceased in the tomb and the outer world and heaven. And everyone should, he wants to have also all his shops and his title with him. That's why we have to write all the titles on the side of the false door.
Vui vô đây theo.
Em không nhớ.
Anh không nhớ.
Không nhớ. Lum trơn, nhưng mà có một cái chỗ mà mình muốn trả tiền vô để phải trả tiền của em để vô cái mummy mà mình không có pay. Like this is amazing. You look at the hairstyle of the men, it's like modern way. They used to shave, so to cut the hair. Right? The moustache is that used to shave. Look at the eyes, the eyes and lots of the line. The fingers with a scarab like this.
Nile, okay, it's one of the longest rivers all over the world. The length of the Nile from the sources in Africa to the Mediterranean is 6,500 kilometers. The part which crosses Egypt is 1,500 kilometers. When Napoleon came at 1798, he used the palace as a hospital for his soldiers, and also Muhammad Ali at 1805, he established there the first medical school in the Middle East and Africa. And he sent the Egyptian students to England and France to be educated there and to teach them medicine. And when they came back, they worked at this school of medicine, and they used to teach also here. So we had many of these famous Egyptian doctors. They are working all over the world now. Can remember or can mention one of them, Dr. Magdi Yaqub, for the open heart surgery. Dr. Magdi Yaqub, he worked in England for more than 30 years.
Yeah.
Có 2 cái còn cái nhỏ nữa. 3 cái nữa.
Nice.
Hết 3 cái chứ.
5 chain there, or you have your own chain? Hey, look on the track at the cows and the water buffaloes.
Cow.
And your house, it serves 4 millions every day. Every day, we have 2 million. They come to Cairo from the surrounding villages and cities just to sign papers or finish any business or anything, and they leave at the end of the day. And in the street, look like this white car with some black squares on the side. This is a taxi, all right? The taxi in Cairo is white like this, all right? And of course, you don't use the tariff. You have to make the deal first to know exactly what you're going to pay. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Plus, we have the vans, all right, the microbuses. You can go anywhere in Cairo. Look at the enormous amount of stone. 2,300,000 pieces of stone. Each piece weighing from 2 tons to 15 tons. They are fixed together just by pressure. No cement. In some parts, they use very thin mortar layer. And the outer surface was covered with a layer of limestone, very well polished, to be smooth and shiny. Look to the left, near the bottom, you can see part of the limestone layer still existing, all right? But by time, the people, they get rid of the stones to build their houses and their palaces and their mosque. The top of each pyramid was covered with a layer of electron. It's an alloy, it's a mixture of silver and gold together to reflect also the sun rays. And these pyramids were used as tombs for the kings of Egypt during the Old Kingdom. And we have 128 pyramids all over Egypt. And on the plateau of Giza here, this area is higher than the level of the city of Cairo. It's about 100 meters. We have 9 pyramids. 3 pyramids of Cheops and Khafre and Mykenæ, one family, father and son and grandson, and the rest are small pyramids for the wives and the daughters of the king. And plus, the high officials were buried in mastaba. Mastaba, it means bench, because it looks like a bench. all right? And this is the largest necropolis ever known in history. It extends for 200 kilometers from here to Maydum and Dahshur, all right? 200 kilometers of necropolis, okay? Look to the left-hand side. Look to the left-hand side. You can see the second pyramid of King Khephren, all right? It was the son of Cheops. The height of it was 135 meters. And look at the crowd there. This is the entrance of the pyramid, all right? And to go inside to see the burial chamber of the king. The burial chamber in all these pyramids is in the middle of the pyramid, not below the pyramids like the one of the step pyramid of Saqqara. And here's the top. You can see a part of the outer casing like a cap on top, because all the pyramids was covered with a layer of limestone like this. Right. To the right-hand side, you can see the new museum over there, and the outer windows there will be in glass to allow the visitors to see the pyramids from the museum. And they are going to have golf cars to bring the tourists also from the museum to the pyramid area. And all these are the tombs, as mentioned, of the high officials, the ministers and the priests, right, of the old kingdom, as they were buried around their kings. Same about the wives and the daughters. Look to the left, on the left-hand side, to the third pyramid of King Mykerinus. So Cheops, Khephren, Mykerinus, all right? The one of Mykerinus, the height of it was 65 meters, and was covered from outside with a granite layer. You can see the layer over there, the granite falling down, right? Granite from Aswan. They brought it 1,000 kilometers from here, because as mentioned, they use the Nile, they use canals and barks along the Nile to bring the stones and carry the stone to the area. And you can see smaller pyramids next to the third pyramid. These are the pyramids of the wives and the daughters of the king. Okay, the third pyramid was explored by the British at 1920, and they found a mummy and a sarcophagus there, and they shipped them to England. But because of the curse of the pharaohs, the ship was sunken in the water of the Mediterranean, and they succeeded to save the mummy, and it's now in the British Museum in London. But the sarcophagus, because it was heavy, so it's at the bottom of the sea till now. And now we are going to stand there on this at the edge of the plateau. Take a picture for the 3 pyramids from the desert side. This stop is for taking picture. And those who are going on the camel, we have 4 are going on the camel. So you take your pictures and then you follow me to the stable to take your camel. We shall stop here for 20 minutes, all right? And so what's the time now? Please be good in timing, because we have many stops. We have many also parts of the pyramid area to see. So
45.
it's quarter to 2 now. 5 past 2, right? 5 past 2, back to the bus, please. Clear for everybody?
If you feel stuck, then don't go.
Không dữ.
Go.
It's more inside.
Big chamber, yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's about the same. So if you are not sure, change.
Maybe go back.
Stronger than all of us.
This is the same thing.
Nè, chụp anh với đón cái đi.
Okay, pass to around table for demonstration.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to our Papyrus Gallery. My name is the pyramids, and the pyramid symbol of the kingdom. As we see, we have different pieces, small, medium, and large. We cut this part according to the size which we need. For example, this part. We remove the green outer part like this, because it's so strong part, so ancient Egyptians used it for making sandal boots and basket. The white inner part is used for making the papyrus paper. We cut into small slices like this, but the slices is broken easily because the amount of sugar and water in it. To reduce the amount of sugar and water, we use a hammer like this. Now it's become more flexible. Then we put a slice in water for 60 days if we want to get the white paper. 15 days or more if we want to get the dark one. After that we put a slice in 2 pieces of carpet like this. Vertical and horizontal, one by one. One vertical, one horizontal. After that, we work under the press machine for another 60 days. 60 days on water or more, 60 days under the press machine, we got the papyrus paper. Then we send this empty papyrus paper to the faculty of artists. Their artist uses painting. Under any paint, you can see the signature of each artist. How to compare between the original papyrus and the fake one? Under light, you can see 2 lines. One vertical, one horizontal. It means original one. Only one direction, it means fake one. Now I give you a little idea about the master scene here. This is the final judgment day. Very important story, this one. This is the first calendar in the history. This is the tree of life of family tree. This one symbol of life. We sell this painting inside a tube like this to carry it. Thank you for listening to me. Every model has 2 numbers. First is the number of model. Second, the price in American dollars. But we accept any currency. Okay? Thank you for listening to me. Have a look around. If you like something, tell me.
Thank you. Do we have one of these sitting in the living room? What? We have one of these in our living room. Called Brandon.
Can you go rescue her?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, please. I don't know. A woman going.
No photo, please.
No. On the way back to the ship. Now we 5:30 p.m. After one day on the in Cairo, Papyrus.
Này nước cát nó còn nhiều quá rồi. Nó đổ dồn của Cairo hết. Hồi đó mình có đi tới Cairo Opera House không?
Hey, mambo, don't wanna tell
Today is the March 26, 2023. The ship docked at the Savaga. So a lot of men port from your Eastern Park. So a lot of people come out and a lot of people come in.
Also no good.
No good.
If you go for public bus, this is no good for you.
Why?
For time for bus, longer.
Oh, longer, okay.
And after if you like, back to from Luxor to here, ship.
Go. Oh, okay, yeah.
Next, if you like, go to Hurghada.
Okay.
Next Sunday.
You not go to Luxor, too far.
Here, nice beach inside.
Oh,
this
nice
hotel.
beach. Oh.
Lotus Bay.
Oh, okay.
But you can look in after. If you like to stay in the beach, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And do you know you go to reception for the price
Trả tiền mới vô được.
for beach.
Oh, beach, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You need Wi-Fi or no?
You have Wi-Fi?
No. Coffee shop here.
Oh, later.
Later, huh?
Yeah, later.
You can drink coffee,
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Come. شوفوا النظام عشان يجيبوا زمان. Good beach, huh?
Yeah.
And this Aquamanda Hotel.
Oh, Aquamanda Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thôi chạy vòng cho khỏi coi mình.
This Shams Safaga Hotel.
Safaga Hotel. Đi xuống chỉ về Thao hả?
Không có đi vòng
Đâu
rồi đi chạy lại ô Thao.
Ô Thao cũng vậy thôi.
Khỏi cần đi bộ.
Về Thao thôi.
Look
there. You đi phải coi nếu không gì đâu thôi. Yeah.
You find something.
Yeah.
You buy. For children, for family, for cheap here.
Yeah, cheap. Yeah. Here.
Yes, we stop.
Yeah, go here. Yeah, you park here.
Here.
Okay.
And this perfume, I work driver.
Yeah.
You need more money.
Yeah. Bring me to your house to see your wife. Say hello to your wife.
Not my wife there. For mother. For another way. After finish school, she come.
Oh. $50. How many bedroom?
Đâu có.
3
500 chứ nữa.
3 room.
Đâu.
خذ يا عاد. لا خذ عايزة. خذ.
Old Tower of Savaga.
معلم عادل. العجلة دي. العجلة دي. في الشنطة نزلت. الجدون تغير. الجدون ظبط. والواير بدل من شمال وديه يمين.
no bread today, no bread.
Me?
Yeah,
No.
no
Go
bread.
to mosque.
Mosque?
Mosque.
Yeah, sometime.
How many Thai phrase?
5.
5 Thai?
5 times.
Nghèo lắm mà mấy thằng nó đi móc rác ra.
What the name of the mountain?
Safaga Mountain.
Safaga Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this school. And this Army, Navy.
Oh, Res.
Army port,
Oh, Resi.
Navy.
Fishing village. Này, chỗ này hay lắm. Good.
23 minuti. Ricordiamo tutti i nostri ospiti che scenderanno a terra oggi di prepare con loro la crusca e il passaporto per il controllo di immigrazione. Tutti gli ospiti che non hanno ancora effettuato il controllo di immigrazione sono pregati di dedicarsi all'uscita situata sul punto del 4. Vi ricordiamo che il controllo di immigrazione è obbligatorio anche per gli ospiti che mandano a bordo oggi. Sì, signori, abbiamo una giornata al porto. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Il est maintenant 9h24. Nous rappelons tous nos hôtes qui descendent à terre aujourd'hui à partir de leur carte de croisière et leur passeport pour une contrôle d'immigration. Tous les autres personnes sont priés de se diriger à la située sur le point 4. Le rappel de ce contrôle d'immigration est obligatoire même pour les autres qui restent à bord aujourd'hui.
Today is the March 27, 2023. We arrive at Awaba, Jordan. So we have to get off a ship here and go to pick up a car, rental agent, to go to Petra.
Anche a voi. Questa con la scusa del risparmio energetico. Allora, sì, però loro sono venuti.
Loro comprano luce. Sì, ma li spengono, comprano però benzina per ma la non si spende mai, quello che loro evidentemente c'è qualcosa perché.
We just rented a car in Awaba. We go to Petra right now. You know their location, not?
Huh?
You know their location? The Avid.
Yeah.
Okay. So when come back, let's go come to the same place.
That's a lot easier to drive through.
Now we 10:30. We start to go to Petra right now in Jordan. 2 hours until 2 p.m. and 2 a.m. we go to Dead Sea, arrive at Dead Sea about 3 and stay there 1 hour more.
Trong background phải là 2 tiếng đi ra đi vô. Người mình trong tới chụp hình đó.
Yeah, see, did the tour bus stop too.
Là như thế không? Còn chỗ nào có ngừng hay có chỗ ấy ngừng hay đâu đây là không chụp cái đâu chụp cái sao vô đây nè.
Can't see anything, it's blocked.
Đó. Đây nó cũng được đây.
Can't see anything, it's blocked.
Đây đó. Đây cũng được. Block đây. Đâu đây không? Đâu đây được hả? Đâu đi. Đâu xíu thôi gì đâu không? Đâu đi chụp hình chứ. Ra không?
See Petra Visitor Center right there.
Okay. Chỗ Petra Visitor Center nó có cái sign như vậy và nhớ phải nó mới sạch big sign. Okay, thank you. Watch out, slowly come. Watch out, cái này chèo lắm.
I'm back to you.
That means that the easiest is the one. So let's go to the end. Use your own
Được rồi, được không sao đâu. Được không, phải làm được không sao đâu. Không, mà phải lấy đồ vớt rồi, không sao hết. Ok, let's go. Let's go. No.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Keep going, con.
Sí, sí, sí.
Your birthday, you go with your mom, your dad, and then. Okay. Try to go to the end on.
When I take a horse from here to the exit, to the entrance, 1 mile horse. From here to the entrance, to the exit.
Come on. Yes, that's right.
Ôi ôi, cái này chụp hình này tung ra đây này. Chụp không? Chụp đi, chụp đi. Chụp đi, chụp đi, hop hop chứ đâu, chụp đi, hop 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 hop. Chụp đi, có gì đâu, trời. Đón, chụp đón. Mệt lắm. Amazing, huh?
I think the other side was
Let's stay inside the
Mình đi nhanh.
بابا غنوج
I've seen those.
Hay quá, chỗ đó quá hay. Em nó được quá hay. Ô về đi.
Em thấy đi là đây cái này giờ nó mới bố. Hai cái vợ chồng nó hôm qua đi với mình châu Ý, tụi nó đi tour không à. Hai cái vợ chồng mà con bé nó đẹp thật đẹp.
Ja, die meisten Deutschen lieben
Derecho.
No, en esta cultura ni siquiera es derecho.
Que sí, que no.
Igual que estaba en la cabeza. Claro, así ya lo
Have a look here, $1, one, take a look.
Sí, claro. Mais moi j'ai trois ça hier. Ah ouais.
Può andare lì, può tornare qui. Dobbiamo andare.
Sai, 5 minuti.
5 minuti, sì.
Cristian non c'è più.
Đi con. Quá trời đông rồi. Hả?
one's the easiest to get to. There's another one like this, but it's like a couple miles down.
Yeah.
It's at the very end. We don't have time.
Do you like it, Don? Cái túi đồ ăn này đỏ lắm hả?
Dạ. And it was the night one. Hello.
Well done.
Ah ouais, c'est...
Bon, en fin de compte, il n'y avait pas trop de monde le matin. Parce que maintenant, c'est la folie.
Yeah, I need to call the airline.
Chị con.
There's a strike at Tel Aviv Airport.
Con muốn check coi nó có ok không hả?
No, they shut down all the flights going out of Tel Aviv. So how am I going to get home?
Bây giờ nó rất là đông rồi.
Let's try now, Don. When they try? Today?
Just a couple hours ago.
Oh, a couple hours ago.
They stopped all flights going out of Tel Aviv.
Yeah. Let's try a museum.
The Petra Museum.